Welcome to Geek Den. I'm DarkKnightRichie.
I'm Joshua the Bat.
And this is the Dynamic Duo Show.
Yes, it is. Alright, Richie, how was your week?
My week was okay, better than last.
Really? Because I had a long week. Working a normal job is like, it sucks. Actually, working, it's the worst fucking thing.
Working a normal job? What's a normal job supposed to mean?
Like your actual job. Because I think of this as my second job.
I'm like, because I have a job, but it's not a normal job.
My job's pretty normal. Well, let's move on about that. So let's talk some movies. Let's talk some movies. I want to talk movies. There was a bunch of stuff we have plenty to talk about. So let's start off with Dredd. Have you seen Dredd? Did you see Dredd?
I saw Dredd.
Did you like Dredd?
It was okay.
Yeah, it was good. It was an okay start.
I'm glad I waited till it came to like
I went and saw it.
HBO. I think I saw it on.
Okay, cool. Yeah, I didn't pay for it.
But
either.
yeah, no.
I did enjoy it. I liked how violent it was, and I liked this chick from Game of Thrones as the bad chick. She was the big bad chick.
Oh yeah.
She's Jane. She's whatever.
I don't know people's names.
Regardless, but Carl Urban, who was Dredd in that movie, is talking about that the next Dredd would probably be, if it's gonna be made, if they're gonna do another Dredd, it's probably gonna be a prequel. Do you want to see another Dredd movie?
I could care less. I could give two shit. As long as Sylvester Stallone is not Dredd, I'm okay with it.
I like this guy as Dredd.
Yeah. Because remember the Sylvester Stallone Dredd?
Oh, of course, it was terrible.
Horrible.
That was one of the things I liked when this guy first started doing Dredd, and he was talking about it. He said that it's gonna be true to the comics. He's never gonna take that helmet off when he's Dredd. And I'm like, that's awesome. He respects the comics, and I like that. But yeah, I'm kind of on the same page. Like I don't say care less, but I was like, oh, if they do it, cool, check it out. I'd rather see Dredd going forward. I don't want to see how he became the Dredd. I don't really care.
Yeah, aren't we done with the origin story?
Exactly.
Right now?
See, yeah, we've talked about that.
It's the guy's third movie, and you want to do an origin story?
Doesn't make any sense. Fuck that. Moving on. Bill Murray.
Before you get to that, I just want to say the Judge Dredd movie is so Becky.
The Judge Dredd movie, yeah. The Stallone one, yeah, it's definitely Becky.
It's so Becky.
Alright, Bill Murray. Bill Murray was talking about all girls Ghostbusters movie. Melissa McCarthy, Kristen Wiig, Linda Cardella, whatever her name is, she's in Mad Men, I don't know who that is, and Emma Stone. How would you want to see all girls?
I'd see it.
You'd seen all girls?
I think it'd be amazing.
Do you like that cast?
Anything with Emma Stone, I'll see.
Oh, me too.
Emma Stone and then, what's her name? McCarthy there?
Melissa McCarthy, she was very funny.
Fucking hilarious. I don't know who the other two are.
Kristen Wiig, she worked on SNL for years, and then she did that Bridesmaid movie, she wrote and directed that.
Oh, okay.
She was a very funny lady.
I would check it out. I'm excited when I saw Bill Murray wants to do that.
He was so supportive. He was like, yeah, they should do it. And he threw out some names, and these are the names he threw out. And I agree. I think it would be a good idea. I wouldn't mind that at all. I've heard way back when there were more rumors of like, we're going to do another Ghostbusters that they planned on doing maybe, yes, an all-girl one, and that's fine with me. I think it's a good idea. As long as they have some of the old cast setting them off,
everyone's there but Egon.
Well, yeah, obviously.
So, I'm kind of sad about Egon. For Egon. But yeah, I'd be stoked about that.
Yeah, I totally checked that out.
So is that what Ghostbusters 3 is supposed to be?
Yeah.
So they're not doing the whole thing where Bear Murray's coming back as a ghost?
I don't think so, but they could still do that.
No, that was the rumor I heard. They were doing Ghostbusters 3 and Bill Murray was supposed to be a ghost. But then I guess with the passing of Egon, that kind of went out the window.
They could have him as a ghost.
They could have him as a ghost. Egon Burger. That's so Becky.
Alright, are you excited about the Venom movie?
I am excited about the Venom movie if it ever comes to pass.
If they actually do it, yeah.
And if it gets the R rating.
Yeah, the director, Alex Kurtzman, has been talking about it recently. He said one of the things he really likes about Venom is that Venom will do meaner, darker things. He will do things that Spiderman won't do, because Spiderman's a good issue. He crosses lines. And he said it's going to be darker, and like you said,
well,
you've heard it's going to be rated R, which is great.
I haven't really read too much into it. But what Venom are they going with? Are they going with the Eddie Brock Venom? Are they going with the Eddie Brock Jr. from the Ultimates? Or are they going to...
Because they Flash was and then at least in the new movies they had Flash there.
Well, and then also in Dark Avengers, Matt Gergen, the guy who was the Scorpion, was in charge of the Venom suit. Mm-hmm. And that motherfucker was like just eating people because he could.
Which would be cool. That's what I want to see.
Yeah, that's what I want to see. Maybe a spin-off into a Carnage movie?
See, they've already... from a while back I heard they said the movie's going to be called Venom Carnage. That's what the movie's going to be called. So you would have to assume Carnage would be there, because if you're going to do a Venom movie, like, what does he do? It's just going to be Venom fucking shit up? Like, is that what the whole movie is going to be? Him obtaining Venom and then, like, destroying stuff? No, there's got to be some sort of conflict.
Well, they're going to do the whole Venom Carnage thing. They can start off with quick little flashback to backstory. Eddie Brock, I forget the guy who was fucking Carnage's name, but they were cellmates.
Yeah, I don't remember his name.
They were cellmates together. When Eddie Brock finally left prison, a piece of the symbiote set behind, and that's what spun off for Carnage.
Yeah.
That'd be kind of cool.
That would be cool. I would totally go see that, and like I said, I hope it's rated R. I want it to be as violent as possible. And,
Did you hear the newest thing about the Sinister Six movie?
What?
Andrew Garfield said Spider-Man's role is immaterial.
Yep.
I'm really starting to not like his attitude.
Yeah, did you see him ripping the editing and how they cut the Amazing Spider-Man 2?
Yeah.
He talked a lot of crap.
I thought it was a good movie.
See, I did like the movie. There are tons of people that hate it. I did really like it too. I liked the playfulness of it. I liked the darkness of it. It brought me back especially the opening scene of that movie. Like, it brought me back to being a little kid. It had like the music and then
watching the Amazing Spider-Man cartoon.
Oh, exactly. So that I liked it, but I can see how some people hated it. I don't get it. It's alright.
Bastards.
Right. Guess who's back, Richie?
Who's back?
John Rambo is back.
John Rambo is back.
They're shooting, and next Rambo's being shot next month, and it's going to be called Rambo Last Blood.
Did you see the last Rambo? I guess it was Rambo 4?
Yep. 2000.
I thought that was awesome.
Really liked it. I really liked it. I thought it was really accurate.
They actually already made a Rambo 5.
Did they?
Did you ever see Expendables?
Oh, no.
You never seen Expendables?
I don't watch Expendables.
Pretty much Rambo had a sidekick. And they just fuck up this Asian concentration camp.
That's cool.
Yeah, I'm stoked. I love Rambo movies as a kid.
Do you think it's going to be the last blood? Do you think it's going to be the last one?
Fuck, Stallone's going to be well into, like, what, almost 60s now?
He's up there.
Unless his son's going to carry it
He does look in crazy good shape, though.
I'd like to see him do another Rocky movie.
Oh, I can only imagine he's going to ride that horse one more time.
Well, supposedly Rocky 6 was supposed to be the last one.
That's why I don't think this Rambo's going to be the last Rambo. I don't believe that. I don't think it is. I am looking forward to it. I did like the last one. It was very violent and it was awesome. I love that. Even the story of like the kids were like, "We're going to help things change. You bringing any guns? No, you ain't gonna change anything."
Yeah,
that's awesome.
I love how he was just that guy. He's living in some fucking where were they? Some Asian. Yeah, I think it was Thailand.
Something like that.
He's living in this little Thai village. He's like, I'm just a boat captain. I captain my boat.
Kept to himself. That's all he did.
Didn't want any problems.
He didn't want any more blood.
And they just fuck shit up because why? They drew first blood once again. Didn't you learn from Rambo 1? Leave the fucking man alone.
Don't draw first.
Never draw first blood.
Who shot first? Han or Greedo?
Han fucking shot first.
Oh yeah, I'm fucking dead.
Everyone fucking knows that shit.
Alright.
If you think Han didn't shoot first,
there's a problem.
You're wrong.
Yeah, right. Check your facts right, bitch. Alright. Oh, so speaking of Star Wars, I was gonna move right on to the little leaks, Star Wars pics, the overhead shots of the Star Wars pics, and the Batmobile. Talk about both of them.
I kind of got a little giddy when I saw the Millennium Falcon from overhead.
Right?
That's actually going to be a shit.
And then there was you see an X-Wing and another X-Wing, like, oh man, they're totally there. They're right there.
I thought that was cool. The Batmobile, they said they were taking it straight from the Arkham Knights video game, which is coming out. It looks just like the one from the Arkham Knights.
I like that, it was like, oh, here are kind of like these set pics. And then Zack Snyder was like, he put a pic on his Twitter like, this is the Batmobile, and it had all its guns out, it was ready to go. He was like, that dirty street pic was nothing, which I really liked that. I thought that was funny. But yeah, I'm looking forward to it. I think it looks cool. I like how it opens up. It looks kind of, like you said, it's in the Arkham game, it's definitely a cross between like the Tumbler and the old Batmobile kind of put together, because it has the kind of the shape of the old Batmobile, but it looks kind of like a Tumbler.
Everyone gave it shit. They're like, I want to see more Bat-designed Batmobiles. It is kind of a Bat design.
Like, it's totally slender, sleek. Yeah. It looks just like kind of.
I mean, if they put fucking like call them fenders on the fucking side, it'll look like fucking Batmobile. I love the way it opens up, how it pops.
Yeah. Because I want to see that open up and him
just jump out like Michael Keaton.
Totally.
Michael Keaton, best Batman in the movies.
Yeah, by far. Alright, so Sony has a good idea. I like their idea. They're pitching an idea around to a couple of different networks for a Married with Children spin-off focusing on Bud grown up.
I'd be stoked.
You want to see it? I want to see it.
I want to see it. Well, did Bud ever really grow up?
That's a good point.
No, I would love to see a Married with Children spin-off, and I think they could do it right. I think it'd be just as distasteful as the first one was.
They do it nice and raunchy, and just get that style of the old man with children. That
Bud handing on the buddy ways, like.
Oh, and then you have
what was he rant about?
The no woman. What the fuck?
No man.
No. Yes.
Continues on No Man.
Yes, I would love to see some of that. What were you gonna say?
I would love to see him hand on some of the Bundy traditions, but what would he have to ramble on about? He didn't win that winning. He didn't have the scoring touchdown for Polk High.
Oh, that's kind of a point. What was his crowning moment in his life? His high point. Maybe something in between the show and now something happened. He got lucky somewhere, and then it went all down. Maybe he hit the lottery, and then it went all down.
Because there's an episode of Married with Children. And the Bundy's motto is to sell shoes or whatever. I want to see him be a shoe salesman. If he's not a shoe salesman, there's something fucking wrong.
You are correct there. Richie should be pitching this damn movie or show. It's a good idea. Oh yeah, totally love it. Can't wait to see it. I hope someone picks it up. I'm sure someone will. Who wouldn't want to? It's Married with fucking Children.
I would love to see it.
Yeah. So, you did bring this up once, and you were close. You were talking about a movie. It's not a movie. Teen Titans is being made into a show. Yes. TNT is getting it. They're working with WB to develop a Teen Titans show, and like their main focus is going to be like Nightwing. It's going to be Robin, Nightwing, and controlling the group.
Like I kind of dig it. I'd like the Teen Titan cartoon show.
Yeah.
Even the new one that's kind of fucking lame. I like it. And no, Jesus Christ. Sorry. And I wonder who they're going to have in it though. We know Nightwing. They're going to have Starfire. Mm-hmm. Are they gonna have Beast Boy?
They mentioned the names they dropped. The names they dropped.
Have Raven.
Okay, that was Raven, Starfire, and Cyborg were like and Robin were the 4 names that they mentioned so far.
How could you not have Beast Boy?
That's just so far. Beast Boy would look cool. I would like to see that. That's what I would want to see.
Beast Boy would look cool.
Beast Boy and Raven is pretty badass as well. She could do some cool shit. But otherwise, I really don't care. I'll check. I might check it out. I don't really.
I'll give it. I'll give it.
You'll probably watch more than I will. Because I'm probably not.
Yeah, I also like Smallville.
And then that was going to be my next thing. Supergirl. They're developing a Supergirl. They're working on it, and then they're going to start pitching that to us.
I don't really give a shit about a Supergirl.
Oh, you like Smallville? This is the female Smallville.
You know, the kid in me still has a thing for Superman, even though I know I said fuck Superman, I hope he dies. I do. But today I found myself like I was a little fucking kid again. I had Man of Steel playing in the background as I'm reading Batman comics with my dog on the bed. We were reading Batman comics, me and my dog. But what I'm more pissed about than this, or not really, well, I am pissed about it. The Supergirl in the comics is losing her boob window.
Her boob? Oh, it's getting smaller.
Yeah, because she's Power Girl, it's Supergirl. She's not going to have it no longer. No. She got a whole new outfit.
Why?
Why you get rid of the boob window? That's dying shame. Crying shame. What else you got?
Alright, I got a little bit of comic news. Since we're reading The Death of Wolverine, apparently Spider-Man... Yes, we are. Apparently, Spider-Man will be taking over Jean Grey's school after the events of The Death of Wolverine. Because Wolverine apparently runs it.
He's not so much... Yes, he's not... He's
stepping in as
Wolverine's place. Yeah, he's going to be a guidance counselor. How else would it be that Spider-Man's guidance counselor? It'd be pretty fucked up. Where you're walking in and be like, hey, teach, I got this problem. I got fur growing in spots where it's not supposed to grow. Well, and Peter Parker's to be like, me too. Like, join the club. Like,
how old is Peter Parker at this point?
Oh God, I don't know. What reboot are we at now?
That's what I'm curious about. How old is he going in?
Because I remember being a kid and reading Spider-Man comics, and Spider-Man was in college. Mm-hmm. And now the whole reboot, he's back as a teenager. How many reboots are you gonna do?
Again, I finally got out of high school for the second movie.
He's back on.
Movies in, he's still in high school.
I think it'd be kind of cool. I don't know how it's going to work out, but it'd be an interesting read. How do you feel about it?
I forgot what we were talking about.
Spider-Man taking over for Wolverine. It's going to be Spider-Man the X-Men, not Wolverine the X-Men anymore.
Oh. I kind of feel like they're gonna haze him and be like, you're not a mutant. I feel like they're gonna tease him for not being a mutant. He was just kind of like this kid that stumbled upon this power. So I feel like they're gonna be like, fuck you, not a mutant. I hope they do that. Well, then it would be kind of like reflecting on like the people being against
the whole
mutants and...
Okay, but you know the whole premise of Spider-Man going in there?
No, he's bored, I don't know.
He doesn't believe that everyone with powers is a mutant.
Oh.
Because, like...
Okay. That's why he's going.
If you remember in the late 80s, early 90s, when they had the Spider-Man issues out there, it said The Amazing Spider-Man in small letters said, not a mutant.
Mm-hmm.
So I think he's going in there under the premise of trying to figure out who's really a mutant and who's just a person with powers.
What is the difference?
Well, Spider-Man was bitten by a radioactive spider. He got his powers that way.
Okay.
Which, if you wanna fucking...
So you say like maybe like Fantastic Four wouldn't be a mutant.
They're not mutants.
They got
okay.
All right, now
Spider-Man's not a mutant because he got bit by a spider. The Flash isn't a mutant. I know it's not Marvel, but Flash isn't a mutant because depending on what storyline you read, something went wrong.
Yes.
Like who else was there? There's a bunch more, but
okay, no, I totally
like Radioactive Man. He was a human, fell into a vat of radioactive waste.
Sure.
Simpsons comic character, Radioactive Man.
But there is a real Marvel Radioactive Man. He's a villain. He wears he wears a protective suit so his radioactive stuff doesn't affect people. Yeah, which is kind of funny. All right, what do you got, Richie?
Michael Douglas refuses to wear the Ant-Man suit.
Is that what it is? He refuses to wear the Ant-Man suit?
That's what I'm saying it is.
Alright, I like that. Michael Douglas said, fuck the Ant-Man suit, I'm not wearing that shit.
Why should I wear it when Paul Rudd's been training for this job for months and he's ripped? Actual quote, he said he was ripped. They had to soften Nick Rudd. Wow. Paul Rudd's costume to make it fit him better because of his six-pack, Michael Douglas said.
Apparently Paul Rudd's ripped.
I guess so, but Michael Douglas, is he still married to Catherine Zeta-Jones?
Yeah.
You got a hot-ass wife. You afraid of some cosplay, bro?
He got, like, throat cancer for eating bad pussy. Remember when he said that?
That's right, I do remember that.
He totally said that. He's like, I got throat cancer. I ate bad pussy.
I'm upset that he's not going to be in an Ant-Man costume, but once again, it's Michael Douglas, who really...
But you know it could be a curveball. You know, I'm not going to be... And then suddenly that moment happens, and you're like, this is amazing!
I'm upset. It's going to be hanging in wherever one of the scenes...
Oh, yeah. It's in the back, like he's still looking at, like...
That pisses me off, because, you know, well, it doesn't and doesn't. Because when Hank Pym was first starting to fuck around with Pym particles, he didn't have any special fucking suit. So, I can go with that. But then you have to go into a backstory of explaining the Pym particles. I really could care less about...
About Pym particles?
No, not about Pym particles, about Michael Douglas.
Oh.
Fuck that guy.
Yeah, no, if I was gonna see the movie, which I'm not gonna see the movie, because we've seen previous episodes before, I'm not gonna see that movie, I'm protesting it. But if I was gonna see it, I would go to see it for you're right, it was the reason I was gonna go see it, and Paul Rudd. That's the reason I would go see it. I wasn't gonna go see it for Michael Douglas. Like, Michael Douglas is Michael Douglas. Whatever, I don't care. Fuck that movie.
Next thing I got is kind of a happy note. Well, I don't know if it's
happy note.
I guess I don't really know if I want to say happy note. Kid needed a prosthetic limb, and I know they're like, "Oh, you're geeked in. Why are you talking about prosthetic limbs on kids? That's kind of fucked up. You're the same guy who called a 4-year-old an asshole." Yes, I am the same guy who called a 4-year-old an asshole.
Well, because that kid is an asshole.
That kid is an asshole.
Well, that's why.
And as soon as I get the rights to the video of him, you'll be seeing why he's such an asshole on this channel. Anyways, but this kid, I guess he needed a prosthetic limb. And I forget the foundation who made it for him. They made him a Wolverine hand.
That's awesome. See, I heard something about this, and I heard a kid get an Iron Man one. I've seen the Iron Man one, but I've also seen now you showed me the Wolverine one. Yeah. The Wolverine one is far better.
He has a Wolverine one with retractable claws. It's fucking sick.
Isn't that awesome? The Iron Man one doesn't do shit.
It makes me want to actually like hack off my hand to get a Wolverine claw. I'm kind of envious, but I think it's awesome. It's kind of like doing that. I like when they give the kids like that.
That's all, yeah. Imagine going to school and being like, "Hey, what's up, shink?
You can live they're not metal claws, but they still
shink."
Well, that's kind of like back. I think it was 2-3 years ago. This little kid, he had to wear hearing aids, and he didn't want it because kids at school made fun of him, and he said, "Superheroes don't wear hearing aids." And Stan Lee not only sent him an issue of one of the Avengers comics where Hawkeye had to wear hearing aids, but also created a whole superhero around this kid with the hearing aid. Made I believe the hero's name was the kid's name that he made up.
That's awesome. That's amazing.
So yeah, we need more of that shit in today's day and world. That's my little sentimental thing for a month. Legion of Superhero rumors.
See, I didn't hear about this.
DC's gonna try to make it their Guardians.
Oh, so they're like crazy galactic adventure.
Well, they take place so many thousands of years in the future, and
is it on Earth?
Yes.
Okay.
But some of the lineups, it's been different superheroes. Like in Justice League Unlimited, Supergirl actually goes and stays with with them into the. She gets pulled into the future, stays there,
and then she's like, these guys suck.
But they have had like some characters like Superboy's been one.
Oh, Superboy.
Big Cosmic Boy, Saturn Girl. Saturn Girl, man, she like can fly and control like cosmic gases.
What does that even mean?
I don't know. I guess Cosmic Boy has cosmic superhuman strength.
He lets out cosmic gases.
I might have that flip with Saturn Girl, but Lightning Lad, we can only guess what he does. Wildfire, imagine you gotta be some kind of pyro. Chameleon, shapeshifter. Brainiac 5.
Brainiac 5?
Yeah, who was a Brainiac, but he's a good Brainiac.
Oh.
And works with these guys. And then my personal favorite, Bouncing Boy.
What is Bouncing Boy?
Bouncing Boy is a fat fuck. And he turns into a bouncing ball. And that's all he does.
He literally just turns into a big bouncing ball.
Literally just goes, boop, like Mr. Fink has
one
giant fucking ball just bounces everywhere.
Around. Is he like impenetrable when he's in the ball?
I don't think so.
Could you just put like a firecracker there and blow him up?
I think you could. And they've also had people like Hate Face on there.
Ooh, Hate Face.
What's his power? I don't know. His face is full of hate. Do you need a power?
I hope they use Hate Face.
I think it's gonna flop.
It doesn't sound good.
It doesn't
at least
sound
Guardian
good
sounded interesting. Like there was a giant tree, there was a talking raccoon. Chris Pratt is funny as fuck. Like that movie sounded good.
And
this doesn't sound interesting. It all depends on who they get to. If they get like this strange, weird, eclectic cast, then maybe like, oh, maybe I'll go check it out. It's going to be one of those weird movies that's like, what happened there?
If you remember, you probably don't. They did a Legion of Superheroes cartoon show.
Did they?
It lasted 2 seasons, believe it or not.
That's 2 seasons.
It's
too long. Longer than the Tick.
Yes.
Is it longer than the Tick?
Longer than the Tick, and that's a damn shame.
Yeah, the Tick is really good. I can't wait to see that shit. What else you got?
Besides Mark Ruffalo,
wants to be in Star Wars.
Wants to be in Star Wars.
They're already filming Star Wars, Mark Ruffalo.
He wants to be in episode 8 or 9.
He wants to be in the next ones?
The only way I say it'd be cool if he could be the Hulk. And Hulk smash Death Star. Like, that'd be awesome.
I don't like when people
I like when they bang.
And they say, exactly, when people are famous, they're like, I want to be in Star Wars. Like, I know, everyone wants to be in Star Wars.
Well,
come on.
They wanted that, I forget the guy's name, but he was an original X-Wing pilot.
Oh, okay.
From the Star Wars trilogies. Yeah. Whatchamacallit? Oh, this guy who played fucking Obi-Wan in the prequels.
Ewan McGregor?
Ewan McGregor is actually his grandson.
Oh, no shit, that's awesome. Ewan McGregor.
Yeah. I believe it's his grandson, or it's his uncle, or some shit like that.
Yeah.
He's related to him somehow.
That's awesome.
And they wanted this guy in the new Star Wars, and he's like, I have no interest in that.
But he did kind of
I'm like, how big does your dick have to be?
It's Star Wars.
To be like, fuck it, I was in the first 4 or first 3. I don't do that. He even offered the...
He survived, I give him that.
He even did voiceovers.
That's why he didn't want to go back. He's like, they're going to kill me off.
Well, no, he did voiceovers in the last Star Wars game that dropped out.
Oh, did he?
He did major voiceover.
What, like the Force Unleashed 2 or something?
I don't fucking know. It's when you flew spaceships. I don't like those ones. I don't like flying spaceships.
I don't know what that was.
That was all I got for this week.
What you got?
The mystery box right on.
Well, let's talk about Death Wolverine.
Oh,
we got more stuff. Yeah. So he knows all about why this is happening. So
it's pretty sick.
This is what we read this week. Death Wolverine, number 2. I love the one thing I gotta say is I love the covers. The covers are amazing. Covers? Just in general, like they're good. But then these ones are all holographics. Like you don't get that when you fucking buy it on your phone.
Oh, see when you download it, the inside cover, it's just green.
It's just green. There's no picture.
There's no picture.
That sucks. Here's a picture.
No, I know. Obviously I know. I got the comic.
All right. Let's talk about it. How'd you like it?
I liked it.
I did too. I thought it was really good.
I thought it was better than the first one.
Way better than the first one.
This page right here.
Cool shot.
It's my favorite because this scene right here is what got me into Wolverine.
Yeah.
Because I don't know if you know what we're talking.
Show them.
All right, we'll show them. It's all the different instances where Wolverine and Sabretooth fight.
Wolverine and Sabretooth meet in this issue. It's amazing.
And this one down here was my favorite. I was in middle school. Actually, no. Do you know how that happened?
I don't know how it happened.
It actually didn't happen like that. It was in middle school, and this kid had a Wolverine comic, and he let me look at it. Sammy Rodriguez.
Sammy.
And I'll never forget that kid. Kid was cool shit. Could draw like a motherfucker. Yeah,
those talented bastards.
Yeah, and he's only fucking. We're in 7th, 8th grade. And I remember it perfectly. It was Wolverine versus Sabretooth, and it was the death of Sabretooth. Wolverine killed off Sabretooth, and he gets Sabretooth pinned. And he's got his fist under Sabretooth's hand, and he pops up one claw on one side of his head. Then the other claw pops up on Sabretooth's head. So he's like this, with the two claws going up. And I guess he was going to let Sabretooth go or whatever, and Sabretooth said something and pissed him off, and he shot the middle claw straight through his fucking dome. And that's when I first learned that Wolverine could pop his claws by themselves and not all at the same time. And I'm like, cool. This dude is badass.
I really liked it. It was really good. I liked how you get, now you should have read the last issue, but Viper's there, and she's totally like, hey, what's up? Not really running the show, just kind of
holding the deal. Surprise with that, right? What we just passed.
Yeah, there's an interesting point where there's kind of a crossover of a character that people like that are in movies. So maybe you'll see something from the movie. Crazy.
Give you a hint, it's a Marvel movie.
But yeah, Sabretooth and Wolverine have an awesome battle. Wolverine himself looks really cool, different, not like this cover. And you'd be like, is that Wolverine at first? Some bitches. Really cool.
I thought it was the dude from The Big Lebowski. Like, the dude himself.
But I like how it ends. Another suddenly surprise of someone that Wolverine's friends with.
Yeah, I'm anticipating number 3. I really don't want to do spoilers. Well, I guess we can do spoilers on it next week.
Yeah, so last week's episode was great. This one's is better. Read it. Let me know.
No inspirational quotes from this one.
No, it was just straight up badass stuff. And yeah, it was just cool. It was so cool. I would like to watch that episode.
I would like to watch that episode.
Right. Let's talk TV.
Let's talk TV.
I want to talk TV because
American Horror Story starts the 10th. No, the 8th.
I do like. I'm gonna watch the season of American Horror Stories because Freak Show has seemed way more interesting to me than the other past 2 seasons.
Yeah, and it's not like they run it.
But I like the promos that they've been doing where it's like the clown smiling and then he goes evil. It's like, oh man, that looks so cool.
And the cool thing about this show, it's not like the seasons run into each other.
No, they're all different, which I like. That's why I said I can totally watch this one and not be like, I need to catch up. No, I don't. It's gonna be something different and whole new storyline, same cast, new weird area. All right. So you watched Sons this week.
I did watch Sons this week.
I watched this. I haven't even caught up on Sons. I had to watch it. Everyone is talking about it. I had to fucking watch it. Let's talk Sons of Anarchy.
Right off the beginning.
Crazy.
Wow. Are we doing spoilers here?
Mm-hmm.
Jackson prison.
Yeah, this spoiler icon is going to stay up while we're talking spoilers, and this time is where you can skip to when we're not talking spoilers anymore. So we're
going to just be over here and then over here, but whichever way it runs.
No, it's going to be here and here.
Starts off with Jackson prison, and he's just fucking this dude up, right? And then he carves a swastika into it. I'm like, what the fuck?
Right? I was expecting an A for Anarchy.
That's what I thought. And then I thought it was done. He proceeds to walk over and rip out the dude's canine teeth, barehanded.
Yeah, which was pretty badass, but also didn't make sense. There's no way you could rip that tooth out of that guy.
No, like I thought about trying it. I'm like, there's no way I'm gonna be able to rip them out. Like,
and it came out so clean too.
You like that, right? It was just perfect.
Shouldn't have been clean, but it was awesome.
He's literally just holding this dude and just beating his face.
That is literally the first 5 minutes of the show.
Yeah. And then they move on, and he starts, and then you find out why he did that, why he carved the swastika. He's making a deal with.
Was that dude Marilyn Manson?
That was Marilyn Manson.
I thought that
Fat
was Marilyn Manson.
Because I knew Marilyn Manson was in this season. And I was like, as soon as they showed him, I'm like, look at Fat Marilyn Manson. He is fat.
He is fat,
and he looks okay. He's like a swastika leader dude.
With his shitty fucking scruffy little wannabe peach pubic fucking.
But apparently he's one up there. He was like number 3 in the Aryan whatever Brotherhood or whatever is what they end up saying later in that episode. So he's a high honcho up there, and so Jax did that to try to set a deal right now. Because apparently on the streets, why are the Aryans upset with the Anarchy? Because they mingle with the Coloreds, or
what? Yeah, because they mingle with the Coloreds.
Because that's what he was settling some bad blood apparently that there was on the streets. I don't
well, you remember season 2, the whole
okay. Oh, that's still from that.
I'm imagining so.
Oh, okay, that makes sense.
So
because they do it because he does bring up the weird dude.
Henry Rollins?
No, not Henry Rollins. The other guy that is.
Dude, when Henry Rollins came out in the Suns, I'm like, oh my fucking god, it's Henry fucking Rollins. We haven't seen this dude do anything since when?
I don't.
You weren't a Black Flag fan.
I don't like him.
And then when he was a white supremacist, and I'm like, that's fucked up, but it's fitting. And that's exactly what they did.
You know what he does? he goes around giving like emotional speeches and like upraising things. Like he goes to he plays the Palladium like every couple of months. Like he goes up there, he gives a big speech. He has a whole like thing he does or whatever to try to make you feel better about yourself. I don't like that guy. Fuck that guy.
And it's so funny. This is a guy who had songs called like when he left from Black Flag had songs like "Balls to the Wall." It was on the Beavis and Butthead episode. That's probably why I know it.
Probably where he left his balls.
Oh yeah, he did. He did horrible things to Black Flag.
But moving on in this week's episode.
Yeah, I got off subject.
Sons. Oh yeah, so he does that. He ends some bad blood, and then they go into
Naked Juice doing push-ups.
Why was Naked Juice doing push-ups?
Why was Juice naked
doing push-ups? And he's like hiding. So he was in the hiding place.
But where was he hiding?
At this girl's house.
Jax's ex-wife's apartment.
Yeah, he's hiding out there. That's where Gemma put him.
She hit him in, I can't remember her fucking name. I want to say Tara, but Tara's the dead wife.
Tara's dead. She got forked.
She got rounded and then forked.
I haven't even seen that season yet, but when I watched that recap, I was like, that was fucking insane.
Oh, that's right. You didn't.
No, I haven't.
I'll never forget.
I'm just moving on. But I saw that, and I'm like, wow.
Because I remember Girl Off Camera had stopped watching it around this time, and I was still watching it. Mm-hmm. And Girl Off Camera's not here today, but I remember I wanted to tell her so bad what happened, because I remember sitting there watching the episode.
It was awesome.
I pick up my phone to be like, oh my fucking god, did you see that? And she didn't have a cell phone at the time.
So luckily, because she didn't see it probably.
It's
awesome. And then Juice saves the day by killing the
The only thing that's more fucked up than the death of Tara, and you haven't seen it, the death of Opie.
Oh yeah, that's gotta be bad. I liked Ope too. And I knew Ope's dead, because I've heard you guys talk about Ope's being dead, so it kind of like, I knew he was gone.
You want to ruin it for you?
No, I don't. Let's talk about this episode.
Oh, that's right. Stay on topic, Dark.
So why was Juice naked?
Why was Juice naked?
They don't ever get to that. They don't explain why Juice was doing naked push-ups.
I think he likes doing push-ups in the nude. Have you ever done naked push-ups?
No, I've never done naked push-ups.
I'd be so much afraid of the dirt and dog hair on my floor, I'd get into my dick. And
Getting into your dick?
Yeah.
Like literally getting in your pee hole?
Look, I'm a cook, and I used to work at this place called Oboba Restaurant.
Don't eat there. Apparently they put like dicks on stuff.
We had there's this bartender, she still works there, her name's fucking Lauren. We called her Skids. The reason I won't get into it. She talked about how she gave her boyfriend a BJ after eating some rice. Okay. And she had ate some rice, and this is like a little bit time later.
So wait, some rice got in his dick?
Some rice was stuck in her fucking mouth, and it got into his dick from her giving him a blowjob.
That's crazy.
That is crazy.
So don't do naked push-ups is what we're getting at.
That's what I'm getting at. And girls don't ever give blowjobs after eating rice.
Yeah, that's dangerous.
So Jax gets out.
Jax gets out. He totally gets out. Because he gets talked to by, I don't even know who it is.
I want to say the DA?
Yeah, I think she's the district attorney, yeah. She shows up to try to get some things, and she tells him that, like, we have nothing on it. There's no evidence holding you to what you admitted to. So he's free. And she tries to connect with them by telling them, like, oh, I've had someone die close to me or whatever. I don't know.
Jack's like, I don't care.
Yeah, literally Jack's.
And he doesn't say anything, and then she walks away, and he's like, why are you saying this to me? And I forget what she replied back.
She yells at him like, I'm trying to connect with the guy I need to do what's right or something stupid like that. And he's just like, alright, yeah, see ya. So he gets out. He gets out and goes straight to the club and he has a meeting. Where's the club now? It's like in an ice cream shop?
Hey, you missed it. Yeah, it's in an ice cream shop.
Because it used to be in like a garage, would made sense for a biker guy. Now it's an ice cream shop and I'm kind of like, alright, Willy Wonka is
It's an ice cream / candy shop.
That's awesome. Willy Wonka is suddenly in parts of something.
Yes.
Willy Wonka and Sam Crow.
They even have a Wonka Vader. No, they don't have a Wonka Vader. I wish they had a Wonka Vader. You know what a Wonka Vader is?
Yeah, it's an
elevator. No, elevator goes up and down, but a Wonka Vader goes left, right,
goes
diagonal, in circles. Anyways.
So they still have the table, though, which I like.
They still have the table.
Which is good. I'm kind of surprised how many people are alive. Well, just personally, because I've only watched like 2 seasons of the show, and I said, "Fuck it, I'm gonna watch this."
Oh, so you know about no one dying but Half Sack?
Yeah. Oh yeah. No. See, like Half Sack's gone. That's about it. Clay's gone. Ope. That's about it.
I miss Ope. For you,
I really like Ope, so I'm gonna dread the day I finally see that. But
I'm not gonna lie, I cried when Opie died.
Okay. I probably will too.
It's that fucked up in that.
I really like Ope. He was such a cool character. But I'm just surprised that all the old timers are still up there. They're all there. Bobby's still there.
Oh, Tiny's dead.
Scarface is still there. Fucking
Scarface.
The guy with the scars on the face. I can't remember.
Oh, the Irish guy. Yeah.
Yeah. Tig's still there.
I'm surprised Tig's still there.
Right?
Shit that went down the last season.
Plus, just in general, Tig, he's gotten himself in so much shit. How is he not getting killed?
You need to catch up, right?
Yeah, I will. They're all on Netflix. I'm watching them. It takes.
Everyone, season 6 not there yet, and I'm still pissed. Netflix, get on your shit. Season fucking 2 of Arrow's not up yet.
Yeah, how am I supposed to catch up on that?
And then goddamn fucking Comcast wants to charge me $2.99 an episode.
What? That's a ripoff.
When they have like the last 6 on there for free, but not the whole. If I want to watch the whole season, I gotta pay for it. Go fuck yourself, Comcast.
Alright, so Jack starts at the table. He has a meeting. He has to sit down and gets all the guys there. And they start talking about just, like, he says...
Bukkake.
They talk about they're going to bukkake someone. They do talk about the businesses and getting the porn's getting back up and running. And
you know what I do like, though? Because you watched the first 2 seasons.
Yeah.
How Opie's new wife has pretty much turned into Otto's wife.
Oh, did she?
Well, she's running the porn thing now.
Okay, you're right. No, you're right.
Because Otto's wife was porn star turned producer. Yep. And now Ope's wife is porn star turned producer.
Rest Ope soul.
Oh, wait, you didn't know that.
No, I didn't know they get married.
Ope married
cool.
said
that's cool. That's fine with me. I like that. I like that storyline giving Ope something.
So pretty much it's like Ope's wife became what Otto's wife was.
Yeah, so they could talk about getting the business running, and then Jax gives this heartwarming speech about how he's like, I lost my wife, all I have in my club, I want to know that you guys are here for me, I want to know that you'll die for the man next to you.
And this is the same guy who was willing to give up the whole club the season before.
Right? That's fucked up. What the fuck does he know? How is Jax president?
I don't know.
Because I know he was VP for a while, so I guess just in that general, he
was VP, and you saw where he leaves the club.
Yeah, he goes nomad.
He's like, I want nomad. He doesn't even go nomad.
No, but he wants it, and then they get
it
rolling. Is that when Half-Sack dies?
Yeah, Half-Sack dies, comes back as VP. He's like, I cannot leave this club right now. And I'm like, anyways. Some of the shit's stupid, but...
Yeah, the show's pretty good, though. And
I like the show.
They totally get their shit together.
You know what show I miss?
And I like... let's finish this. And I like that. And then we'll just jump to the end where suddenly Jax gets to sit down with the Asians and gets to sit down with the Mayans, and they all come to a party and they hang out. They're gonna do some stuff, and then Gemma suddenly says she doesn't like Asians, and she points out a guy in a yellow shirt and says that's the guy that killed Tara. So suddenly Jax is like, all right, we're gonna pick that guy up. He has his black buddy pick that guy up. Isn't that what it is? The Black King. I don't know what's the name of the Black King.
I don't know the name of the.
I don't know the name.
It's not the Niners. No, the Niners.
The Niners are like the thing. The
other Black King they beef with. I don't know the name of
the Mayans.
No, the Mayans is the Latino gang.
Yeah, no, it was another black biker gang.
Because they sit down with the Latinos and the Chinese at the table at the meeting.
Yeah, they would sit down.
But anyways, Unser is tied up in the closet right now thanks to Juice.
Right.
That's another spoiler for you if you didn't know. And what the fuck is that?
I don't know. There's a werewolf somewhere.
I hope they showed up again.
The show ends. Jax freaking torturing the shit out of the Asian dude, like literally drilling holes into him, like rubbing salt into him. Why did you kill my wife? Right? Yeah. And then he even said, like, he says that, why did you kill my wife? It's okay. I know that you were just ordered to. And then he does bad things to him, rubs salt all in his wounds, and then he stabs him in the head with a big fork, just like tearing
fucking amazing.
Which is really good.
Dirty laundry.
So the Asian dude gets killed, blamed for Tara's death. Juice puts that dude and then tied him up. Unser, which I kind of like that guy, which I was surprised he's still alive because he had cancer. I really thought he's one of the ones that's just like, oh man,
I'm just gonna die of cancer.
That guy should have died, right? Like I watching this at the beginning, the first season, I'm like, oh, that guy's gonna die. He's gonna die naturally. People are gonna feel bad. No, he's still fuck alive. But yeah, it ends like that.
Smokes a lot of weed.
That's it. That's
what's killing his cancer.
Gemma smokes tons of weed. I love that. She's always sitting there like, fuck it. Alright, so it was a really good episode, really good beginning of the season. I can't wait to see what happened. Make a prediction. How do you think Sons of Anarchy is going to end? Like, what do you think is going to happen?
Everyone's going to die but Unser.
No, for real?
No. My honest prediction, they're going to catch Juice.
Okay, you think they're going to get Juice?
Jax is going to kill Juice.
Jax personally is going to kill Juice?
I think Jax personally. I think they actually might even kill Takeoff.
Okay. So you think is Jax gonna die or is Jax gonna be alive?
You know, I could see. We predicting the whole season now, or just?
I'm thinking at the end of the season, what this last episode?
All the
kind of what the last episode's gonna be like.
All the
what
Sons are gonna be dead. They're gonna go out and blaze a fucking glory. Devil Reject
big war type thing.
Devil Reject style, ride out, fucking just
in,
pop, going out.
That would be pretty cool.
I think that would be awesome. And they're all going to come back in the Walking Dead spinoff as zombies.
Alright, I like that prediction. I'm going to go with, I think some guys are going to die, but I think how the end of it's really going to be is I think like Jack's going to figure out, he's going to find out that Gemma killed Tara, and he's going to kill his mom. I really think Jack's going to kill his mom.
Dude, that'd be the most metal episode ever.
And I think the end of the series in general is going to be like Jax is going to lose Sam Crow. Sam Crow is going to be dismantled. With the new coming of the guard, the new police forces, and the city growing too big that more agents are going to be... Like, I think he's going to... Because even like this episode, when he's having to sit down, he's saying the only thing I have left is my group. I have you guys. Is what I have. I have Sam Crow. So that's like the final breaking point, I think, is how the series should end. And with him literally working a normal job, like bagging groceries or something stupid just to pay for.
Why can't he just run the ice cream parlor?
I guess you didn't. Oh, did you see? You didn't see the thing, like because they show like upcoming episodes, like what's to come.
No, I never watched that shit. I never watched spoilers on that.
Oh yeah, because they showed what's to come. The ice cream probably gets blown up.
God fucking forbid, the porn studio got blown up.
No, yeah, they show a shot of it getting exploded and people jumping away from it. So yeah, no, that's not what's gonna happen. I think he's gonna have to be like an everyday normal Joe at the end of the series, and that's just gonna be like Jax being normal. It's gonna be terrible. That's how I think. Definitely. Like literally bagging groceries like paper or plastic. And then, like, the camera pans back, and it's just like, man, it sucks for him now. That's what I'm guessing.
Even if the bike mechanic skills can't stop him from being a fucking bagger. Paper or plastic, sir.
Alright, so definitely watch next week's episode of Sons. It's a really good show. Is there any other shows you would recommend or shows you would like?
Yeah, actually, American Horror Story.
American Horror Story. That'll become. We're totally gonna watch that. I'm definitely gonna watch it. I haven't watched anyone's, but I want to watch this season.
New South Park episodes are starting up.
Ooh, South Park. I like that.
The 24th, I think, or 25th.
This month?
This month.
Couple weeks.
Definitely, I'm stoked for the Simpsons Family Guy crossover, but we might miss the original airing.
We won't be here.
No, we'll be in Cape Cod.
We'll be on location.
So, like in 3 weeks, three weeks, I believe, Dynamic Duo Show is going to come.
2 weeks.
2 weeks?
Yeah,
2 weeks already?
Yeah.
Holy shit! Anyways,
so next week and the weekend after.
In a couple weeks, the Dynamic Duo Show will be coming to you live from. Well, we're always live.
I'm never live.
We're never live. We're coming to you from South Dennisport, Cape Cod, Massachusetts. On location. Well, the mystery box still rides though. No one won anything in the mystery box.
No, let's not talk about that yet. Let's talk about gaming. I picked up Destiny.
Yes, I
picked up Destiny. I will be playing Destiny for weeks. And if you want to play Destiny with me, friend me. My name is Yoda Blunt. You'll see it right here. Yoda Blunt on PSN. PlayStation bitches. Check me out if you guys want to play games with me. Friend me. What do you want games?
Right now I'm still on Final Fantasy 14 of Realm Reborn. But you can hit me up. I think it's be right over, right here.
Yep, there it is.
Captain Anarchist.
Yep.
On the PlayStation Network, hit me up if you play Final Fantasy 14. I'm on the Marlboro Network. Once again, I'll shout out to my Sith homies. My FC is called Sith.
Sith of the shit.
Yeah.
So fuck Sith. So yeah, if you want to come game with us.
Oh, you want to SmackDown and Mortal Kombat? Bring it on.
That was gonna be my next thing. Real quick, most like a game you're thinking about anticipating. What's like the next
Mortal
thing?
Kombat 10.
See, yeah, that was one of mine. I was gonna say Division is another thing, and
actually, Evolve.
DayZ coming to the PS4. I'm really looking for that.
I'm not really impressed with DayZ. I've heard about it. This dishwasher I work with.
Dishwashers suck.
Gets from home. He's not bad.
That doesn't mean anything.
So now I can tell him I talked about it on this episode, so he'll fucking watch it.
You should watch it and subscribe.
You all should like and subscribe and watch.
You're not looking for DayZ, but you're looking for Mortal Kombat. I'm looking for Mortal Kombat too. He's really good at Mortal Kombat, so I'm gonna have to play a lot of it by myself, and they'd be like, "Alright,
I forgot you were there that night.
Let me try to I'm trying to do something."
Every motherfucker in the house.
So yeah, when Mortal Kombat comes out, you need to be challenging this motherfucker and showing him who's what, because he is really good, but he thinks he's shit. Let's see if you can beat him. So yeah, I'm looking for that. That's enough gaming stuff. I think that's enough for our show this week in general. We've talked a lot. So thanks for watching. Please subscribe. No one won anything, because like we give stuff away, but no one leaves comments. If you leave a mean comment, we will totally get you something. We will show you next week what it is.
So the mystery box rides.
It does. So yeah, please subscribe, hit the thumbs up, leave comments, say mean things. Tell me that I'm a terrible person and that his mohawk sucks. Please
tell me. Your mohawk doesn't suck. And don't talk about me being a baby eater.
He's eaten several babies. Thank you. That's it. Have a week.
Have a week.
Took us all on. Becky and I were fucking. She's got dick breath.
Go outside, Ross.